Welcome to Badminton Unlimited, your weekly access to badminton and beyond. This week, Indonesia's Mohammad Ahsan and Rian Agung Saputro recollect moments of their dream run at the TOTAL BWF World Championships in Glasgow. And we reveal the players that have made the cut for the year-end showpiece, the Dubai World Superseries Finals 2017. This year's TOTAL BWF World Championships in Scotland provided yet another thrilling installment. The Glasgow edition sprang up some surprises, including one memorable journey for two men from Indonesia. Unseeded, unheralded, and underestimated, Indonesian duo Mohammad Ahsan and Rian Agung Saputro defied all expectations as they dazzled their way to the men's doubles final. The pair were stopped short in the final, but they had left their mark on the event.
We never imagined we would go that far. We just took it step by step. In round 2, we faced the number 1 seeded pair, so we told ourselves that we have nothing to lose. After winning that match, we grew in confidence because we defeated the top seeds. We just needed to believe we can win the matches ahead of us.
The experience in Glasgow was important because almost every top pair was competing. So to have gone to the final was very special.
Speaking to Badminton Unlimited from Indonesia's national training headquarters in Jakarta, the pair took us through their inspiring outing at the BWF major event. The Ahsan-Rian combination began just over a year ago, following the retirement of Ahsan's former partner, Hendra Setiawan, from the national team. It marked the close of a memorable chapter in Indonesian badminton. Ahsan looks back with fondness at the partnership.
Hendra is such a calm player. He's able to keep his composure at the most critical points in a match. I was the opposite back then. I had a rash approach. But now it's my turn to compose myself. I need to look at myself first and work hard. Only by doing that, I can guide Rian well.
It seemed Ahsan was off to a good start in his senior role at the Yonex Sunrise Hong Kong Open last year. The debut of Indonesia's scratch pair saw them making it all the way to the last four.
That was a good experience in Hong Kong. We managed to reach the semi-finals, but we were not satisfied with ourselves. I need to learn more from Ahsan about keeping calm and adapting to his style of play. There is still a lot to learn.
Despite opening their account at the China International Challenge at the start of 2017, Ahsan and Rian found it difficult to impose themselves at higher level tournaments. They knew only a lot of hard work on the training courts would give them a fighting chance at the Worlds in Scotland.
We needed to prepare ourselves in all aspects, training well, getting our mentality right, and preparing psychologically. The groundwork in the lead-up to the World Championships was going smoothly. We didn't expect much, but we wanted to give our best.
Following their round 1 win, Ahsan and Rian found themselves up against the number 1 seeds from China, Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen. With nothing to lose, the Indonesians produced one of the shocks of the tournament with a straight games victory. Spurred on by their unlikely conquest, the duo marched to the final, toppling Japan's top tandem Takeshi Kimura and Keigo Sonoda in the semi-finals.
I didn't think that far when the game wasn't done yet. Anything could happen. It didn't matter if we or the opponents were leading. We just kept our focus. We took point by point, and when we got to 21, only then did we feel relieved. We never got ahead of ourselves.
At the semi-finals of the World Championships, we were feeling good about ourselves. At that stage, all I needed to do was to give my maximum. We were always talking about how to play against the Japanese pair. if we were to follow their pace, we'll lose out. We decided to take 1 point at a time.
Ya harus mainnya satu-satu gitu.
However, the ultimate title showdown against Changnan and Liu Cheng would prove too much for Ahsan and Rian in the end.
Kemarin waktu sebelum final tuh,
Honestly, the night before the final, I couldn't sleep. I was still in disbelief I was going to play in the final. In the first game, we were always under attack. We always had to lift the shuttle and we couldn't get our game going.
Itu pasti selalu ngangkat, jadi kan kita keserang terus jadi nggak bisa berkembang gitu.
Akhirnya mereka membuat
They were constantly putting us under pressure. Even when we started to play a bit better, the Chinese had found their momentum. We were trading too much and eventually lost.
terlalu jauh ketinggalan poinnya gitu, dan akhirnya kalah gitu.
They had to settle for silver, but Ahsan and Rian have not only earned more self-belief for themselves, but also respect amongst their men's doubles peers as well.
Saya bilang tetap bersyukur.
I told Rian to be thankful to God, even if the result didn't go our way. We need to draw positives from the experience in that final. Maybe it's already good enough we didn't get injured. I guess we were underestimated, but now I think people will analyze us better. We need to keep on working. We can't be satisfied to be in the final, so there is a lot of hard work ahead.
Kerja keras lagi.
And with the year fast coming to a close, Mohammad Ahsan and Rian Agung Saputro will be hoping for more success next season. Indonesia is blessed to have another exciting men's doubles duo gunning for glory.
Setiap event pasti mau menang.
We will always want to win, but we should take it match by match. That's how I've managed myself. I never looked too far ahead. Let's focus on what's in front of us first and take it step by step.
It's trivia time! We want you to name the most successful singles player at the Dubai World Superseries Finals. This one should be easy. We'll reveal the answer after the break. When we come back, we'll take you through the details of who has made it and who hasn't for the last ever edition of the Dubai World Superseries Finals. With digital innovations, shuttle time is now more fun, engaging and accessible than ever. So get connected to BWF's Badminton Schools program. Find out more about BWF's grassroots initiatives on these platforms. Download the app, visit the website and get active on Facebook. Your gateway to shuttle time has never been so easy. Before the break, we wanted you to name the most successful singles player at the Dubai World Superseries Finals. The answer is Tai Tzu-ying. The world number one first clinched the title in 2014 when she defeated Korea's Song Ji-hyun in straight games. In a rematch at last year's final, the Chinese Taipei ace once again overwhelmed Sung to claim her second Dubai World Superseries victory. The 23-year-old is the only singles player to have won 2 titles at the prestigious event. With the final installment of the competition fast approaching, Tai has an opportunity to make it 3 titles in 4 appearances in the desert city. It's that time of the year again, when the creme de la creme of the 2017 MetLife BWF World Superseries Tour will gather in the United Arab Emirates for the Dubai World Superseries Finals. The 12-event circuit saw elite shuttlers from across the globe fight for a place to compete in the prestigious season-ending extravaganza that will mark the end of the World Superseries events. With all the 12 tournaments completed, Here are the top 8 singles players and doubles pairs making their way to Dubai. Fresh from his victory in Hong Kong, Lee Chong-wei will be keen to add the Dubai title to his impressive number of Super Series victories. Chen Long clawed back after trailing for most of the year. The Olympic champion clinched his first Super Series title in 2017 in China and took the runner-up spot in Hong Kong. Korea's Son Won-ho leads the pack in top spot with India's Kidambi Srikanth in second. Denmark's ace Victor Axelsen will also be on his way and ready to defend his title. Hong Kong has a sole representative in Ng Ka Long, and he is looking forward to an exciting time in the desert city.
To be able to qualify for the World Superseries Finals has already proven that Kidambi Srikanth and Victor Axelsen are two of the best players in the world. Victor is the world champion and Srikanth has achieved very good results this year. They represent the future of the world badminton, so I look forward to playing against them.
The players of the moment in men's doubles are Indonesian duo Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo. With 6 Super Series titles this year, they will be the hot favourites in Dubai. With the exception of Chinese Taipei and Indonesia, Denmark, China and Japan have 2 pairs each in the male tandem category. The Scandinavian duo of Mads Conrad Petersen and Mads Pierre Kolding, who are still in the hunt for their first World Super Series title, sit in 6th place and will be hoping their fortunes change in Dubai.
Yeah, it would be a great finish to a good year, but now we just focus on getting there and play as well as we can. And we know if we play our top level, we can go through as the winners. But we can also lose out in the group stage, even though we play well. So we have to be focused and hopefully bring our A game.
In the mixed doubles, defending champions Zheng Siwei and Chen Qingchen have qualified in top spot. Indonesia has 2 pairs in the finals, world and Olympic champions Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir, together with Praveen Jordan and Debbie Susanto. 2015 champions Chris and Gabrielle Adcock are in 6th place, with Malaysia's Tan Kian Meng and Lai Pei-ching making their Dubai debut in 7th place. Hong Kong's Tan Chung Man and Tse Ying Sweat will also be on the plane to Dubai for the first time as a pair, and they're looking forward to wrap up their 2017 run with a bang.
If we were to win the title in Dubai, we will be so happy. All the teams that qualified for the World Super Series Finals are ranked in top 8. So they are all potential medal winners. If we emerge as champions, I'm sure we will be celebrating.
Over in women's doubles, Dubai will miss Olympic champions Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi. With Japan having 4 pairs in the top 8 rankings, the 2014 winners, together with 7th placed Naoko Fukuman and Kurumi Yonao, weren't able to qualify. World champions Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan will be defending their 2016 title. The Chinese will be accompanied by compatriots Yu Xiaohan and Huang Yaqiong. Korea too has 2 pairs, while Denmark will be represented by Christina Pedersen and Camilla Rittiol, and Chinese Taipei by Su Yaqing and Wu Ticheng. In women's singles, Chinese Taipei's Tai Tzu-ying, who is in red-hot form with 5 Super Series wins this year, will defend her title. She sits in 2nd place, just below Akane Yamaguchi. Others expected in Dubai are India's Prasalavi Sindhu and Thailand's Ratchanok Intanon. The Thai shuttler Intanon's recent comeback at the Danisa Denmark Open has given her newfound confidence.
I would like to win the championship title. And to prepare for it, I know I have to do my best and try to keep my body fit for the Dubai World Superseries Finals.
It is certainly going to be a spectacle in the city of Dubai as the world's best shuttlers battle it out for a share of the $1 million prize pot. Don't miss out when the competition kicks off next week. Last week, the BWF Grand Prix Gold Circuit made its last stop for the year at the Gwangju Victor Korea Masters 2017. Finals day was dominated by the host nation, and it was an all-Korea affair that opened proceedings. Choi Sol-gyu and Chae Yu-jung taking on So Sung-jae and Kim Ha-na in the mixed doubles final. Choi and Chae raced to an early lead in the opener, and despite allowing their compatriots to level at 17 all, the number 1 seeds sealed the next 3 points to take the first game. But number 4 seeds So and Kim picked up their pace in the second, managing to force the match to a decider. The world number 12 pair carried their winning momentum into the third game to seal their third Grand Prix Gold crown of the year. The final score read 17-21, 21-13, 21-18. Women's singles followed up next, with Gao Fangjie of China going up against number 5 seed Li Jiangmi. The first game saw Li sailing to a 19-14 lead, but complacency got the better of her as Gao racked up 7 straight points to snatch a 1-0 lead. From then on, the unseeded Chinese youngster was in cruise control, claiming point after point with little resistance from her opponent. It was game over after just 46 minutes, Gao sealing her maiden Grand Prix Gold title with a 21-19, 21-5 victory. Women's doubles was another Korean showdown as Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young took on Lee So-hee and Shin Sung-chan. Ranked 40th on the BWF World Rankings, Lee and Shin did well to keep their compatriots at bay as they took home the first game. The battle intensified in the second as Kim and Kong threatened to level the match and force it to a third game. But Lee and Shin held firm to claim their second Grand Prix Gold crown of their partnership. 21-18, 23-21 was the final result. It was men's singles next, and it was a clash between Kim Min-ki and Jeon Hyuk-jin. The number 4 seed Jeon maintained a steady lead against his opponent as he sealed the opening game. However, Kim was undeterred. The unseeded Korean clawed his way back in the second to level the match at 1 apiece. The 25-year-old followed up by taking control early in the third, but Jeon responded brilliantly midway through the game to erase any hope for an upset. After 1 hour and 9 minutes, it was Jeon who stood victorious with a 21-17, 19-21, 21-12 win. Wrapping up the day was men's doubles. Jung Jae-wook and Kim Ki-jung took to the court against Kim Won-ho and So Sung-jae. The match opened to a tight skirmish, but it was the pairing of Kim and So who imposed themselves better to open a 1-0 lead. Jung and Kim tried to respond in the second game, tying the score at 11-all before seeing their challenge collapse. World number 54 duo Kim and So took control from then on, going on to seal the game and match. 21-15, 21-16 was the final score. Kim and So's victory ensured the host nation claiming all but one of the 5 titles on offer at this year's Gwangju Victor Korea Masters. After the break, we speak to Marvin Emil Zeidel about his quest to keep German badminton in the reckoning. Get connected with us on social media. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and tell us what you think of the latest news. Or perhaps you just want to leave an encouraging post for your favorite player on Facebook. If you've got any comments or photos, share them with us on these social media platforms. When Germany is mentioned in the world of badminton, names like Max Wiebler, Birgit Michels, and Michael Fuchs would come up. But with these players already retired, the baton has passed on to the next generation of German shuttlers. There are several young players from the country currently plying their trade on the tour. Badminton Unlimited dropped by the city of Saarbrücken in Germany to have a one-on-one with one of the nation's young rising stars. Meet Marvin Emil Seidel.
I was 5 when I started, and it was just for fun at the beginning, and I recognized that I was pretty good, and I started playing a few lower tournaments and was quite successful. So yeah, that's how it all started. I was born very nearby in Dudweiler, and I picked up badminton because I played it on the street, and I just got there for chance, and I just liked it when I started playing it, and it just all went as it is now.
Street badminton had turned into something more for Marvin. The racket sport has become a passion for the 22-year-old German shuttler. Judging by his recent exploits, the right-hander is heading in the right direction. In June of this year, he reached the men's doubles semi-finals of the Thailand Open, a Grand Prix Gold event with partner Mark Lamsfuss. A month later, at Russia's White Nights 2017, the pair went on to win the men's doubles, and with Linda Effler, Marvin would grab the mixed doubles title at the International Challenge Tournament.
The partnership with Mark is something special, I would say, because we complete each other. He's like more the creativity style player, and I'm more the fighting player, and if we are both feeling good, then that's a pretty strong combination. I think it's tough for our opponents to find gaps, because I'm like the one who's running around and try to get everything, and Mark is the one who creates the gaps on the other side, and I would say that it's pretty annoying for others to play us. Well, at least I hope so.
But it was at the Victor Korea Open, a World Superseries event, where he made heads turn. A semi-final appearance in mixed doubles with Effler.
I'm playing with Linda for a pretty long time. We started playing in under 15 and just had a break of 2 years where we switched partners. And so I know her pretty good and she knows me pretty good. I would say that's our biggest strength. And we're just a good combination. Very tall also, both of us. And that's difficult to handle, especially for the Asian players who are not used to playing tall people. I would describe myself as a fighting player, attacking player, who kind of likes to rush to the front court. And I would say that I never give up. It doesn't matter how good the chances are, I'm always fighting, and that's what makes me good.
Marvin is one of the faces of the next generation of German badminton, and on the country's national front, it certainly needs a fighter who will wrestle and battle for top honours in the increasingly competitive world of badminton.
At present we see that he is able to have less limits, so he is able to perform better and better. So that's the reason why I expect that he can get one of the top players in Germany and one of the faces of the German badminton sport.
Our biggest goal from the association, but also from me, is to win the Olympic medal, because we don't have it yet. If we would achieve this, I would be the happiest man on earth.
Marvin Seidel, young, tenacious and ambitious. Expectations may be high for the young shuttler, but the tall right-hander is ready to carry that honour on his shoulders. Marvin has set big goals for himself. Now let's see what's heating up our Badminton Unlimited calendar. Join us next week as Hong Kong's mixed doubles tandem Tang Chunman and Tse Ying Sweat tell us about their meteoric rise to the top at the Denisa Denmark Open. See you next week!